Hello friends, today is the sixth day of Flutter and today we are going to see row and column widget. Now this row and column widget are not a single widget. They are two different widgets, namely row and column. We will integrate these two widgets together because they have similar property that help us understand them efficiently and quickly. Row and columns are the two essential widgets in Flutter that allows developers to align children horizontally and vertically according to our needs. These widgets are very necessary when we design the application user interface in Flutter. Now in row widget, its children is in horizontal direction on the screen. It will expect children with the widget in an horizontal array. Now, if the child widget need to fill the available horizontal space, we must wrap the child widget inside an expanded widget. A row widget does not appear scrollable because it displays the widgets within the visible view. So it is considered wrong if we have more children in a row which will not fit in the available space. That means do not use that much of rows that cannot be fit in a single page, because if you are using multiple widgets or multiple children inside a row that is not fitting in a single page, then also we can't scroll our page to adjust that whole children. Similarly, we are having cross axis alignment and main axis alignment property to position our children inside a row or a column. So we will jump to the coding part and we will see the different properties that are available for the row and column widget. So let's jump to the coding part. So here is the app which we have created in day 5. Now we are going to create one. First of all, we are going to create one row. So as you know, row will be having children in horizontal direction, and column will be having its children in vertical direction. So just create row. Now row can have multiple children's, like up till now we have seen the widgets which are having single child, but row or column is having multiple children, that we can specify multiple child to this widget. So for that we can use the property which is children, and we can specify multiple child to this widget. Now I am going to create one container, and I am creating one child of that container as specifying one text. Now just hit Ctrl S. Now as we haven't specified the height and width of this container, we will have the default height and width of the child widget, and just let me specify the color also. So this is the first child of our row widget. Now just change the width to 100 and height to 50, and just give it some margin of 10 pixel. So this is our first children of the row widget. Similarly, we can create multiple children. So just copy this container and paste it twice. So now we have created three children of our row widget. So let me just change the text. Just hit Control S. Now you can see that we are having three container in horizontal direction. Why? Because we are using this row widget. Now if I change this row widget to column widget, then I will be having this three container, or we can say these three children in vertical direction. So here is this. So this is the difference between the row and the column widget. It changed the direction of our children. Now we are having several properties, like we can specify the main axis alignment. Main axis alignment for column is vertical and cross axis alignment for column is horizontal direction. Similarly, for row, main axis alignment is horizontal direction and cross axis alignment is vertical direction. So we can specify the position of the main axis alignment and cross axis alignment. So here I am using this start position. That means the container should be at start position. So just hit Control and S. So now you can see there is no changes in this uh, position, as by default the position is start. Now I can use the center uh, main axis alignment. So now this three children are moved at the center position. Now if I use other property like space evenly, then the whole column space will be distributed between these three widgets evenly. So just so now the whole space is distributed between these three children evenly. Now I can also use space between property and the space above property to specify the alignment of the children. Now similarly I can also specify the cross axis alignment feature or property, and I can use it like this way. So I have just specified the cross axis alignment, that is horizontal position at center. Now I can also use some different properties, or I can also change the layout or size of the uh, our widget. Like I can give the size as main axis size as minimum size, and I can specify it as maximum size, so that the whole space can be covered or minimum space can be achieved. So here I have specified the main axis size as minimum, so this will occupy minimum space that they can occupy. Now similarly I can also specify the main axis size as maximum, then it will cover the whole position which is space which is available. So this will be the main axis size dot max property. Now I can also specify the other property which are available over here. So just use space or no, space around. Now just hit Control S to see what is happening for this. So you can see the difference. So this is the effect of the space around property. So these are the properties which are available, or which we can say are provided by this column and row widget. So these are all about the properties which we can specify to our children of the widget. Now the drawbacks of row and column widget are: first, for row widget in Flutter does not have horizontal scrolling, that I have already mentioned, that if you are using if you are specifying man, many numbers of children which can't fit in a single screen, then as it is not having scrollable property, so we can't scroll down it and can check how many children we are having. So just hit Ctrl and S. Now as you can also experience this type of error, that is showing that bottom over flooded by 145 pixel, that is we are specifying so many children that are not to be fixed in a single page. So this is the drawback of this row widget, or we can say of column widget. So this was all about the row and column widget.